I'm Andy.
I'm Melissa.
And I'm Jack.
And together we're working towards our goal of becoming a full-time sailing, cruising family.
For the last 2 years we've been restoring our steel pilot house sailing yacht and rebuilding it for the three of us to live on.
But now I'm pregnant, it looks like the boat will eventually be too small.
So we started looking for a slightly bigger boat, more suited to a family of 4.
And we took on this amazing Bowman 46 Yawl, which has plenty of room for all of us.
So now we're working hard to get both boats in the water,
so we can choose which one will be the right boat for us to head off and explore the world in.
Follow along to keep track of our progress as we focus on getting our family afloat.
So the first part of this boat tour includes a bit of the clip you may have seen a couple of weeks ago when we first announced the boat. But don't worry, this is a much more detailed show round and includes the whole interior, both as we found the boat and shows the amazing progress we made cleaning her up over the first 2 or 3 days. So everybody, this is exciting stuff.
Yes.
You've heard the news. We have come through the gates into, what marina is this?
Dartside Quay.
Dartside Quay. And we are going up to see our new boat.
Our boat, yeah.
Which is a very, very different boat.
It's not this one.
It's not this one.
It's not this one.
That's a huge ferro cement.
Yeah, not that one.
It's not this one.
Definitely not this one.
It's not this
It's
one.
not that one.
It's not that one. Look at this.
Not this.
Not this.
No.
This. So this is a Bowman 46. Centre cockpit, aft cabin, beauty. And we'll just do a walk round of the outside. The gel coat top sides have all been done.
Well, yeah.
The below the waterline has had all the osmosis treatment done. It's fresh copper coat done. It's got brand new anodes done. It's got the cutlass fairing done, and it's had the prop. It looks a bit tarnished, but I think it was cleaned up and done. All the skin fittings are brand new and done. The mast and rigging is here.
And dirty, but
Dirty, but less than 10 years old, the standing rigging. So the standing rigging is good. The running rigging is in good order. There's 1 or 2 pieces that might need
But
changing.
we will obviously take it all off and inspect it.
Yeah, we're going to inspect it all and clean it all. And have a look at this. We are just blown away. She's got a little bit of grub on the top sides, but you can literally see your face.
Yeah,
you can
and
see reflections in the top.
She hasn't
sides.
had her
No.
bootstrap painted, so
No, they've done the copper coat, and they haven't even done the bootstrap yet. So, and this line here, she was floated not so long ago, and the white line that you can see penciled in is where she floated without the mast and with the boat completely empty. So with the mast, she's a yawl, by the way. With the masts on and with the boat stocked up, she'll float nearer the waterline. Let's get a ladder out the van. Hang on.
Much higher than
lots of rules.
Really?
Right, before anybody goes up, I'm going to go up and tie that ladder if you don't mind. Okay, so here we go. Ladder's all secure and tied. There's a lot of cleaning work to do. Let's just supervise Melissa and Jack up the ladder. Come on then, Jack, very, very carefully. Now on this new boat, Jack is strictly forbidden from leaving the cockpit on his own unless he's got a harness and tied on. Come on, Jack, you're all right. Melody was high. This is much higher and much more dangerous. And into the cockpit, please. Straight into the cockpit. Good lad. So Jack's in the cockpit safe. And then Melissa and I will give you a show round. Inside and out. Outside and in. And this is literally the first view of the boat. We came and viewed it very quickly. We haven't touched a single thing. So we haven't cleaned anything or tidied anything or made anything look better than it was. Are you safe there?
Yeah.
Cool. So, looking forwards, we have brand spanking new teak decks that the previous owner put on at great expense. Lots and lots and lots of money spent on these teak decks. In fact, I gather it was £35,000 spent on these teak decks, and they're in perfect condition, not a speck on them. The hatches are in perfect condition. There's no crazing. That one leaks slightly around the frame, but there's no crazing. We've got a lovely chain locker here, which I can't open. Yes, I can. Lovely anchor. In fact, I think that's the actual anchor locker, not the chain locker.
Oh yeah, that's the anchor locker.
That's the anchor locker. I think the chain locker goes in somewhere else. The chain goes in somewhere else, but we'll figure that out. Bow roller at the front there. We've got the boom for the main mast, the boom for the yawl, and a spinnaker pole. Missing an end cap off the spinnaker pole, and a Dan buoy. So that's all good.
Oh, I'll buy some battens.
You are. We've got to buy some battens. Oh, there are some battens. Yes, because we've got all the sails from the sail loft. One of the issues, which we'll show you in a second, is it's wet inside because she's got a keel stepped mast, and this wasn't left properly covered, and it's full of water. Not over the engine, and it's just cosmetic inside. So chain plates are all in perfect condition. The sail tracks are in perfect condition. Cockpit seats are all good. The washboards are a bit flaky. We've got the beginnings of a spray hood, which we've got the fabric for over in the van. We've got wheel steering, which doesn't need rebuilding like it did on Melody. It all works perfectly. Throttle quadrant on the pedestal, and under here, beautiful Cestral compass. On this side we've got the controls for the autopilot. On this side we have the world's largest cockpit locker, which just goes down forever.
We'll show you more of this properly.
Show you more of this properly. As time goes by, you'll become very familiar with this boat. This is the mast foot for the mizzen, and it's got some deck glands there. This is the large aft lazarette
and gas locker,
which drains overboard. Put that there. And we've got fenders and tarp in there, so that's huge. That is huge, actually.
Yeah.
Mahoosive.
Little gate, transom gate.
Yeah. Oh, there is a stern light.
There is a stern light.
There's a stern light.
A very old grubby stern light.
Yeah, an old grubby stern light. And we've got a transom gate here that opens up. The main sheet track for the mizzen is there. On this visit we only had 3 days, so in this video we're mainly showing you around the boat as we found her and how she looked after 3 days of cleaning. We did also get some work done on the mast and rigging and on the engine, but that footage is coming up next time.
Jack, give us a wave. Are you happy?
Yeah. The deck.
The deck's huge.
Bigger than
Yeah.
Melody because she had the...
Yeah.
The cockpit has got a teak grate in the bottom, but of course it's all scabby and we've got to get rid of all these drums, give it a good clean out. So we're going to need some help cleaning. Don't be surprised if this looks a bit manky inside. The hull is sweet, the engine's sweet, the rig is sweet, the steering's sweet.
Well, engine needs to be stuff a bit.
Engine needs looking at, but...
This rose tinted glasses from now on.
So Melissa is going down into our new boat for the very first time.
Yeah.
Jack, you go next, and then I'll go next. This is all very momentous.
Momentous.
Go on then, Jack. Melissa says it smells. Down you go.
It smells of the...
Well done, Jack, going down the ladder the right way. I'm then going to go down the right ladder the wrong way.
You saw that I fell off a ladder once.
I hit my head.
Badly? You hurt?
No, just on this silly light.
You okay?
Very interesting light arrangement.
Okay, so here is the saloon. We'll do a forward to back. Here's the saloon. We've got berth, and a berth, and shelves and cupboards, and shelves and cupboards, which are as amazing. Here's the galley. There's just loads of tidying to do now. We've got
Wow, look at those scissors.
a stove. We've got
Massive.
floorboards that need to go back down. There's a lot of water in the bilge.
There's battery.
Where's it going?
That is going straight into the engine bay. Yeah, that's going in to somewhere it shouldn't be. Right, okay. Let's go forwards. So walking forwards, we've got heads on the port side with a shower and a shower grate. Does this work? Doesn't appear to work, that. And then this one, oh, they're just handles. Big hanging locker on this side. Sailmaker bosun's box. There's a box of goodies there that we need to have a look at in a minute. Sailmaker bosun's box. Going forward, forepeak, we've got some storage on the right hand side with a seat, cupboards, shelves on the walls, big forepeak bed, some cloth that looks like sail covers of some sort, and chain locker, which we'll have a look at later with some better light. Hinges on there are a bit knackered, so we'll need to do that. Okay, coming back. There's the view of the saloon from the other angle.
There's clocks.
Yeah, we'll need to take some of this down to get some of the mast wiring. In fact, and then
So you need to scrub.
going back further, there's our chart table. Space for loads of proper charts. We've got cupboards underneath, and then going through this way, there's a crawl through into the aft cabin. So we've got more space up here, storage, little workshop. There's a diesel tank there, but I don't quite know what for. We'll find out, I guess. More storage there, and then we're through into the aft cabin, which, as I said, has got its own companionway into the cockpit. I've got 2 berths up here and an ensuite in there, which is beautiful. What does the box say on the top of it, Jack?
It says Sailmaker and is it Bosun?
Bosun's box.
Bosun's box.
Okay, box of goodies. Let's have a look what's in there. Yay. Well done.
It's very stiff.
Right. Okay, so what have we got in there?
It's very
Nothing terribly exciting. There's a few little bits of...
It's got some stainless steel cotter pins and whatever this is. What
Yeah.
this is, what
Some
this
bits
is.
and pieces for... There's nothing really interesting in there. What an anticlimax.
Got some
Right, so where do we begin? It's nothing like as big a job as Melody, this, but we're going to start just by emptying the cockpit floor, getting the grates up, and making it a slightly nicer place for people to step aboard. So what we really need is for a load of people to just turn up randomly and help us clean this boat. That would be amazing. And as if by magic, here comes Mike and Jane and Tim. Hello Tim, fancy seeing you here. Hello Mike, fancy seeing you here. As though it wasn't pre-planned, almost as though we didn't think it through. The cockpit grate is now up and we're going to give that a clean. The cockpit drains have been leaking, which is how a lot of water got into the bilge, so it's not that big a deal. It's just a leaky cockpit drain. Oh, I'm going down the steps the wrong way. Apologies everybody, it's just hard with the camera. Jane is in the forepeak cleaning.
Hi.
Hello. Melissa is making herself look like a bandit. Jack and Melissa are cleaning in the saloon basically.
Clean the head.
Don't know what Mike's doing. Let's go and have a look.
We haven't done it.
What are you doing, Mike?
Looking.
Exploring and looking.
I want to see if I can get to the end of the tube,
The stern tube.
stern tube.
Right, okay. There we are. And the
there
next
you go.
one. Oh. It's a dripless one, is it? It looks new though.
It's not as old as a boat, put it that way.
Oh, that's from an anode.
That's the anode.
There's the pipe coming through. That almost looks like positive pressure from the.
Yeah, it could be. It could be.
Positive pressure from the heat exchanger.
boat. What is Mum doing?
It's cleaning the galley.
Nice.
This door's jammed.
Oh, again?
Yeah. Can't get it open.
Everything's swollen on this boat.
Yeah.
In the doors and everything. And Dad is currently doing... What are you doing, Dad?
I'm currently trying, because it's a bit of a drizzly day and we're getting spots, little showers of rain, I'm putting the spray hood on. I've got the spray hood on, it's the old spray hood off this boat. It fits, it's a little bit baggy in some places and a little bit tight in others because it's shrunk. But what it means is that we can leave the hatch open while we're working, so if there's a bit of fine drizzle or whatever, that's absolutely fine, we can accept that. Next thing I'm going to try and do is get the batteries for the rechargeable jet washer going and get some gas plumbed up so that we can get the kettle on. Oh, these are cushion covers.
And Tim is over there checking the rigging and everything.
Yeah, Tim's doing a complete check of the entire rig. Yeah.
And a mighty fine job of it he is doing. Well, I don't know how he's doing, but I think he's...
That's a sail cover.
Ooh, nice. A sail bag? Or just a sail cover?
It's a sail cover, so the boat's got slab reefing, but it doesn't have lazy jacks or a stack pack, so I'll be making that. That's fantastic. Tim has been working on the rig all day. Let's go and see what Tim has established. Before we go down to speak to Tim about the rigging, I'm just going to go through and show you what Melissa's been up to. There's our engine, by the way. What's the score?
This was all black, which is no longer black.
Like black. It was disgusting.
Yeah. I've cleaned inside all the lazarettes as best as I can with not much water, and all the headlining and inside the drawers. And
that doesn't work.
It does.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh, yeah.
And the cupboards, and I'm just working on the
aft head.
Head.
Magic. Fantastic, thank you. Basically, we've got really nice accommodation back here as well. We've got two good singles. That one on that side is almost a double. It's a very wide single bed. You could certainly, at a pinch, sleep two people on there. It would be a bit cosy. Yeah,
it would be a bit.
It would be a bit cosy, but you could sleep two people on there. And you can sleep another adult on this side.
So we're done for today. It's got dark, and we need better lighting in here to be able to carry on in the dark. But we do, and we need food, yeah. But we do have lights. The engine runs, and everywhere's a lot cleaner.
Yeah.
It's clean now. It's been bleached within an engine's life.
The floors and bilges and stuff still need a good scrub, and it will definitely need lots more work cleaning.
You're going to do a little walk round?
Should I do a walk around in the morning because it's very dark?
Yeah. Day 3. we're back, and we spent, after I pressed stop last night, we spent a fair bit of time cleaning. Sorry about the wind noise, I haven't put the microphones on yet, but let me show you what we look like now. I'm doing this each morning before anybody else gets aboard, and because once everybody comes aboard, the boat gets completely trashed. So day 3. Oh, the spray hood has collapsed because the zipper's gone. Let me just push that back up. There we go. Right, so day 3, we're looking at this. We've now got the engine crane on, the life buoy holders on, the Dan buoy holder ready to go on. Here's what we look like. I'll do a quick walk around forwards. We're starting changing winches. The old winches are no good. They're look pretty, but they're not suitable. So here we go. So that's the walk round on deck. Bear in mind, this is literally only day 3 of us owning the boat. And here's what the boat looks like this morning. Right, let's put some 12 volt on. 1, 2, 3. Yes, our batteries are fully charged. Here we are then. Saloon. Smells great in here now. Everything's clean, everything is lovely. Everything's been cleaned and polished and bleached. Not everything, but most of the boat is now. Yeah, this area hasn't been cleaned yet, although Jack did an amazing job, don't know if you can see, of sorting out spare boat bits and tools. Melissa spent all day in here yesterday cleaning the aft cabin, which looks awesome, and the aft heads. I'm guessing that window leaks, or is that just tape from when they were bonding it back in? I bet they bonded it back in when they did the teak decks. So that's great, that's all good. Hang on. Sorry. Oh, look at that, what a lovely cosy place to be. And back through here. There we are. 4-peak, we've got the saloon table in there at the minute. No change in here, I don't think, today. Yeah, that's all been done anyway. We've just got some lockers open because I was tracing pipe work. But yeah, that's all. There we are. Hi. Oh, I need a shave. Right, so let's go and get the gang and get working. Lots to do today, and we're only here till lunchtime. But you'll have to wait to see what happens next. We actually have loads more footage from those first few days, but rather than make the episode way too long, we'll show you what else happened apart from cleaning next time. Until then, thanks so much for watching. We do hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave us a thumbs up and drop a comment in the comments section below.
And if you want to see some sneaky peeks into what's coming up, because we're filming quite a way ahead at the moment, head over and follow us on our Facebook and Instagram, link in the description of course.
We'd like to say thanks to Jack Major, Ian McCormack, Cloud Maylew, Jill Punter, Steve Schmidt, Robert Bromley, Paul Rust, Nick Carrace and Greg Bolito for gifts through Coffee and PayPal, and we'd like to welcome aboard our new patron Mike Barrett and thank our whole patron family for your continued support. We love you all.
See you next time, bye!